just capture the phone itself. You just capture the phone. And the bottom line on digital security is that nothing is safe from state actors who want to spy on you, period. There's no electronic communication that they can't monitor, period.
What about these things like Eric Prince has some new phone out? I think it's called Unplugged.
Yeah, Eric is a good friend of mine, and I have a couple of those phones, and I've talked to him a lot about it, and he's really a wonderful person, one of my favorite people, actually. But that phone is designed for a different purpose, I think, I know, and that phone is designed to keep Apple and Google from tracking you, which is sort of a separate category. Like,
was this Jimmy?
This is the bill, I believe. I think.
Which bill?
The one you were talking about?
Oh, okay.
yeah,
House bill on
so
Section
that's it.
702 to enlarge government's
can
power
we
to
just
spy
roll
on
down to what
journalists.
you highlighted? So this is like a perfect example. So the Turner-Himes bill, Congressman Mike Turner and Jim Himes. So who are Mike Turner and Jim Himes? So it's just be funny. Both those guys are the most, and who knows why, and you can sort of fill in the blank on motive. I'm not going to. But those are two of the most reliable water carriers for the intel agencies and for basically the federal bureaucracy in the Congress. Like, these are not people who are working for their constituents. These are people who are working for permanent Washington. I would say these are two of the most sinister people. I know more about Turner than Himes. But so it's not surprising they're doing this. It would permit federal law enforcement to also force any other service provider with access to communications equipment to hand over data. Anyone with access to a Wi-Fi router, server, or even phone, anyone from a landlord to a laundromat, will be required to help the government spy. So that's the story right there. So basically,
Warrantless.
oh, of course, warrantless, absolutely. And in violation of the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution, as if anyone cares anymore. No one does, clearly. But I just remember when I was a kid, and we're roughly the same generation, you remember this too. People would be like, oh, East Germany, like there are more spies than there are people. East Germany was like the most elaborate surveillance state ever created, and of course it collapsed. But we'd always make fun of East Germany or North Korea. Who has more privacy, the average North Korean or the average American? Well, obviously the average North Korean, because there's less technology. The U.S. government spies on its own population more than the North Korean government spies on its. That's just a fact. I'm not saying North Korea is preferable. I'm not moving there. I'm not carrying water for North Korea. What I'm doing is criticizing my government because I live here, because it was better, it can be better, it should be better, and it only will be when we demand it. And it's not some fucking esoteric, like you have to be some crazy civil liberties lawyer or something. Like,